everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also ring the bell to stay updated on all things related to United States immigration. So today we are diving into the I-131F application process, specifically for parole in place for certain non-citizen spouses and stepchildren of United States citizens. So first thing first, what exactly is I-131F? The I-131F, officially titled the application for parole in place for certain non-citizen spouses and stepchildren of U.S. citizens. And as the title implies, it allows non-citizen spouses and stepchildren of U.S. citizens who are physically present in the United States without a lawful admission to request temporary authorization to remain in the U.S. So this application is particularly important because it helps prevent deportation and also offers a chance for these citizens or these people to actually adjust their status to that of a lawful permanent resident in the future. So the Department of Homeland Security estimates that 500,000 non-citizen spouses and 50,000 non-citizen stepchildren of U.S. citizens may meet this eligibility criteria. So if granted parole, these spouses and stepchildren of U.S. citizens could apply for lawful permanent residence without leaving the country, which is a good, this is a very, very good opportunity. USCIS have started accepting requests from eligible individuals for this process on August 19, 2024. So individuals must file Form I-131F, application for parole in place for certain non-citizen spouses and stepchildren of U.S. citizens. And this application is done online after creating a My USCIS account. So the filing fee is $580, and for this application, no waiver will be accepted. So you have to pay the application fee. So before you apply, you will need to make sure that you are eligible to apply for this application. So here is a very, very quick checklist. You must have a relationship to a United States citizen. So you must be the spouse or stepchild of a U.S. citizen. So for stepchildren, the marriage between the U.S. citizen and your parent must have occurred before your 18th birthday. And for spouses, you must have a legally valid marriage to a U.S. citizen on or before June 17, 2024. And of course, your physical presence, you must be physically present in the United States since at least June 17, 2014 through the date of filing your request. So you need to make sure that you have been here since 17th of June 2014. And of course, you don't have a lawful admission. So you would have entered, or you should have entered the US without inspection or admission, or maybe your status has expired. And you must have no disqualifying criminal history. Just make sure you have a very, very clean record in the US. And lastly, you will definitely submit biometrics and undergo required background checks and national security and public safety vetting. So this is just to make sure that they'll do background check on you, just to make sure that you are clean and clear. So now let's talk about the documents that you will need. It's very, very essential to gather everything before starting the application, just to avoid delays. So here is what you will need. You will need to complete Form I-131F. That's the main thing. So you can download this form from the USCIS website. Then you also need to show proof of your relationship. That's like marriage certificates. This is for spouses and also for stepchildren. A marriage certificate plus the child's birth certificate showing the parents' child relationship, and also proof of U.S. citizenship. This could be a U.S. passport, birth certificate, or naturalization certificate of the U.S. citizen spouse or step parent. And you also have to show proof of your physical presence in the U.S. So this might be documents such as your utility bills, lease agreements, or other official records showing that you live in the U.S. Then you also have to provide 2 passport style photographs. So this should also meet the U.S. Department of State's requirement. Most times when you go to take this passport, you tell them it's for immigration. They know the size and everything that is needed. And also you need to provide supporting letter, a letter that is explaining why you are requesting parole in place, including hardships that deportation would have caused to the U.S. citizen spouse or stepchild. So once you have gathered your documents, it's time to fill out the form. Let's actually just quickly walk through it together. Part one, the form is actually divided into different parts. So the first part will ask about your own personal information. So this section actually asks for your basic information like your name, date of birth, and contact details. Most times the second part is the application type. So you have to select the appropriate option, in which, in this case, is the parole in place. And then, there is the processing information section as well. Here you will need to provide information about your entry into the US, including how and when you entered. And there is another section where you need to include additional information. So this is where you explain your circumstances and why you are requesting parole in place. So you have to be as detailed as possible, because this will help boost your application. So, the next phase, again, of course, is submitting your application. So after completing the form, make sure that you double check everything for accuracy. Then make copies of all your documents, just for your records. Then you place the completed form and your supporting documents in a very, very secure envelope and mail it to the appropriate USCIS address, which is also provided in the form instructions. I will show you all that in my next video when I'm describing how to fill the form. And then the next step is what to expect after you have submitted your application. So after you have submitted your application, here's what of course you can expect. The receipt notice. You should receive a receipt notice from USCIS within a few weeks. Most times is about 2 weeks, but this is an online application, is usually faster. So this confirms that they have received your application, and also they will book an biometrics appointment. So in some cases, USCIS may require you to attend a biometrics appointment to take your fingerprint. So it all depends, but most of the time you are required to do so, or they might waive it. And then after reviewing your case, USCIS will send you a decision notice. So if approved, of course, you receive a document granting parole in place, and if denied, you would also see a document that shows that you have been denied. So before we wrap up, here are some quick tips and common mistakes for you to avoid. So one, you actually have to be very thorough in your documentation. So missing documents can lead to delays or denials. So make sure that you have everything ready. Prepare on time before you submit before you start applying for this application. And then another tip I have is to write a compelling supporting letter. Explain any hardships in detail to strengthen your case. There's never too much information. And another mistake too people make is forgetting to sign the application, because this is a very, very simple oversight that can cause your application to be rejected. So make sure you sign your application. Make sure to submit the latest version of the form from the USCIS website. Don't just type in Google I-131F form. Go to uscis.gov, search for the form, and then fill it out. And that's it, guys. Applying for parole in place can be a complex process, but by following these steps that I've mentioned in this video, you can navigate it more easily. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone who might need this information, and also leave a comment in the comment section below if you have questions. We are definitely here to help, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. Stay charming, stay fabulous, stay healthy, and stay blessed. And I wish you very, very good luck with your application. Thank you. Bye.